Hello everyone, welcome to video 4 of my Claude series. In this video, we will be learning about extended thinking. So extended thinking lets Claude reason privately before answering. It is like a scratch pad it can use to work through complex problems before committing to an answer. It sounds very powerful and it is for the right tasks. For the wrong task, it burns token and add latency with no benefit. This video shows you exactly when to use it and when to skip it. In this video, we'll be learning about extended thinking. So extended thinking is something which is Claude Scratchpad. So we have to enable extended thinking first. So I have gone to Claude and I have enabled extended thinking. Now, once we enable it, we can paste something like this in our Claude CLI context, and we would see the result like this. So it will be first doing thinking and then show us how it is thinking and then giving us the result. The result would be like this: Alice, Bob, Eve, Carol, Dave, Alice. Each person sits next to someone they trust, but it will show also the thinking process and how it has arrived to this answer. So the extended thinking block is Claude's private scratchpad. It reasons here before committing to answer. In this API, we can also set budget tokens to control how long it can think. Now let's see some other examples. So how to enable it in Claude Code CLI, right? There are 4 levels of thinking depth. In Claude CLI, we can prefix our messages with these 4 levels. So we can do think and then think hard, think harder, ultra think. Then we can write a prompt starting with this prefix. So one prompt can be think hard about the seating arrangement. Then another prompt can be ultra think design a payment retry system. So we can try it live also. I will show it next. We can open a terminal, then run Claude and then type whatever we want to type after enabling extended thinking. Now we will be seeing extended thinking in picture. So here I have pasted the text which I have shown in my last slide, and we can see here it is thinking, and then before coming to answer we will be able to see also how it has thought. So these are the sitting arrangement, and verification is like this, and then every person sits next to each other, how to find it like this. It has done some extended thinking and then came to this answer to Alice, Bob, F, Carol, Dave and Alice. Now coming to the next example, we do have different kind of thinking mode. So we can have something like this. So this is like think mode, right? Then think hard about the sitting arrangement, and then we have given some answer, and it is thinking. Let's see what it gives as a result. So it's see here it is still thinking because we have asked them to think hard. So think hard is a mode. It is thinking too much. So here you can think it is thinking some more, and then all the stuff it is doing. So this mode basically takes more token, so it is quite costly to use this mode. For complex task we can use this mode. So here it has given us the answer. It has thought thoroughly, like the identify Dave's constraint, now build the circle and all those stuff, and then verify the constraint and then give us the answer. So we could see that both extended thinking and the modes of extended thinking are in picture. Now let's see the cost of thinking. In case of standard response, the cost is $0.006. Here 500 input token and 300 output tokens are generated. No thinking budget. It is right for normal task, routine code generation, extraction and classification. With extended thinking, the cost goes till $0.16. Here 10,000 thinking token is added, and it is 26x more expensive per call. It is right for complex debugging, architecture decision and compliance analysis. So we can also see after our demo, I have seen it, the thinking token we have used, and we have also used more output token. So for a 10,000 calls per day, the standard cost will be $60, but with extended thinking it would be $106,000. So I would suggest it to use it for complex 5%, not the routine 95%. So in this slide, we will be learning something important about Claude, that is called temperature. So temperature is something which we can set it in every request or even in the system level. So temperature can be 0 or 1 or anything in between. 0 mean the answer would be deterministic, 1 mean it will be exploratory. So we can set temperature as 0 or anything in between 1. When we set 0, at the time of JSON extraction, structure output 2 leaves. When we set 1 is brainstorming, creative writing, varied option. In case of extended thinking, the temperature by default is set to 1. We can't set it to 0. Now, if we see some example, here if I give something like we have to extract the order ID and issue and then write that we have temperature 0, so every time it will give me same answer. But for the same prompt, if we give temperature as 1, it will give us different answer wherever it can.